Welcome to Riverside's Historic Destinations. I'm your host, Erin Geddes, and today we're here at the Weber House. Now it's the home for the Old Riverside Foundation. Our guide this morning is Pete Weber. Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Pete, you grew up in this house.
Yes, yes.
So we're going to have quite a tour today. I'm looking forward to it.
When I talk about the house, I show the plaque, of course.
Oh.
It says it's the Weber House, and my name is Weber, but I'm not that Weber. That was my dad.
Okay.
Another thing that's kind of interesting about the house, as I say, he didn't have any money. All the brick you see on this house he got for free. They were tearing down Grant School because of after the Long Beach quake, which was a brick building, and brick wasn't very popular after the Long Beach quake, so they gave it to him for free. All they had to do was haul it away. And when World War II started, Grandma moved in, and as you're going to see, this house only has one bedroom, and Grandma got it.
Oh.
So the rest of us slept on the roof year-round.
Okay.
There's a picture taken of during the construction. They're building that wood closet right down there. There's my dad and my uncle, and they're mixing concrete in a little trough down here and laying brick. Here's how the house would have looked had it been finished.
Oh, okay. So this element that you're showing me here, this tower element, would have been down at this corner.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So now we ought to tour the house. Let's go in. If you notice, the house is being renovated. So these are still being painted. I guess they'll have them done in a few weeks.
This is an original door, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is the back door we're going in, right?
We're going in the back door.
Okay.
This is the wash house.
Okay.
And you give you a little hint here. There's a little bit of carving up there on the wall. This is kind of interesting. This is the fuse box. So as Dad built the house, he would add the circuits and then he would write down what it was that particular circuit was supporting. And it's still there. It's still writing from 50, 60 years ago. Definitely
looks like architect's writing.
Yes.
Shall we go into the next room?
Yes. Well, here we are in the kitchen. Probably the first thing you wonder about when you see the kitchen is this sloped roof up here. Why is it that way? That's the right angle for the solar heater that's on top, the solar water heater. That's the point, just certainly at the sun to work efficiently.
So there's an original solar water heater on the roof here?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was a government design. The government provided the design to people, I think primarily for the Southwest.
So it's recycled materials the house is built with. We've got a solar-powered water heater on the roof. Very innovative.
Yes.
Very innovative.
We had a lot of hot water in the summer from that heater. Didn't work so well in the winter, but it was good in the summer. If you notice now, you're going to get a feeling for this house. All of the cabinets are hand carved. The way that worked is that he would lay up the cabinet, get it to fitting, then he get it all fit. He'd take it down, take it out in the garage, draw the patterns on it, get out his hammer and chisel this in, and then bring it back in.
So all the carving and everything, I mean, he's doing all of this, and these are original designs that he created.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
And when I was growing up, there was a guy that owned the Grove across the street, and I was talking to him one time, and he said he used to come over here when they were building the house. And he said, I'd come over and be putting up a beam, and I'd come over 2 weeks later to be putting up the same damn beam. That's why it took 6 years or 5 years to build this little bitty house, because they really were very serious about it. If you happen to come here during World War II, you'd see something a little different. You'd find all around the room here big pieces of cardboard with black felt around the edges.
Okay.
So when the air raid warning signal went off, you run around and put those cardboards in all the windows, and then you could leave the lights on.
Oh, so he had them cut for each of the windows.
Each window, all over the whole house.
How clever.
Yes. Another interesting aspect of World War II, it turns out that we are on the flight path between March Field and Honolulu. So at the last part of the war, when we got the B-29s in, why they would shuttle those B-29s over to Honolulu to go into the Pacific War. So here you are, and I remember we were sleeping on the roof at night, and they'd go over this house at about 1,000 feet, maybe 1,500 feet, one every 90 seconds. So you didn't get a lot of sleep when that was happening.
So all original cabinetry in here. It looks like there's some beautiful tile work both here and over on the sink that is also original.
Right. Yes. Yeah, he did just about everything in here.
Yeah, I mean every beam, even the sill over the door is carved.
It was a real labor of love.
So let's go into the next room.
Okay, it's called the breakfast room. Probably the most interesting part of this room is the ceiling. And if you look up over here, you'll see a Spanish proverb, welcome is the best cheer.
You can obviously, I mean, this room is one of those rooms where you can see these influences that he experienced on his world travels.
Primary influence I see, I've got a couple thousand pictures he took on that trip. Primary influence I see is North Africa and the southern part of Spain.
Okay.
This house looks a lot like houses you will see in those areas.
Right, so that's the Moorish revival.
Moorish, yes, that's right.
And the colors in here are pretty much what you remember?
Yeah, they haven't been redone.
Okay.
So they have the walls have been painted, obviously, but the rest of it is the same.
It's beautiful.
This is the stove. Was originally wood-burning stove.
Okay.
By the time I came around, it was oil burning. And in that stove, and inside there, there's a coil. And that coil heats the water in the winter. So in the summer, we have hot water from the solar heater. In the winter, we have hot water from this, and in the spring and the fall you have cold showers.
It's amazing the detail just even in this heater. Just
well, this is the kinds of things he learned at that school, how to work. You ever try to work sheet metal? It's tough. And you're going to see quite a bit of it here today. This is the living room.
This room is stunning.
Largest room in the house.
Yes.
And if you look up, you see it's all hand carved, all carved over there. Interesting part of this room, of course, is the walk-in fireplace. If you look at that, that's a rather large fireplace. And there's a secret to that fireplace. If you want to light it, first thing you have to do is go turn that one off about 2 hours ahead of time. If you don't, this pulls so much air into the house, it'll bring the smoke down the stack of the other one.
Oh.
So then when you get the other one off and you're ready, you come over here and you get yourself a wad of newspaper. And you light the newspaper and you heat the chimney. If you don't do that and you set the fire, the smoke will all come out into the room. Once you heat the chimney, then it works fine.
So the heat of the chimney then pulls the warm air up, and that's how you keep the smoke from coming out. Okay.
But it's obviously full of cold air before you light it. There's, of course, these are all cabinets here.
So these all open up and have storage in them?
Yes, all except for over here. That's a door.
Okay.
That's a door to the part of the house that was never. That's the door to the main entry. That's where it would have come in if we hadn't gone in the front door.
Okay.
But it's not there.
And then I can see now here how the wood paneling actually hides all the doors, including the one we just walked through.
Right. If you want, we'll go over here and I'll show you how we can make that door disappear. If you close it.
Oh, look at that.
It disappears.
And there's still even other cabinets in here. I can see some
These
hinges
are cabinets down here. That's kitchen cabinets, so it's on the other side. Okay, now we're going into the patio. First thing you notice as you walk through there is those big French doors.
That's right.
This house was designed environmentally. So if you lived here, every night in the summer, like somebody should have done last night and they didn't, you open all these windows, those French doors, these French doors, and so forth, and the house cools off.
Okay.
Get up in the morning and close it. Well, it turns out the house is insulated. It's got double walls, and the insulation was very expensive. It's cardboard that he got by going up and down the alleys in this downtown and getting out of the trash cans. And he had some treatment for it so it would be preserved, and the house was always cool during the whole day. The other interesting aspect of this patio is these overhangs up here. Mm-hmm. If you come here on the equinox, look what happens. The sun comes right to the bottom of the door. So all summer, the sun is, can't tell it today, the summer is out of the house. So in all winter, the sun is in the house, keeping it warm.
This is unbelievable.
This is the last room built. It's the piece de resistance of the house.
I see that.
As I said earlier, Dad didn't have a lot of money, so how did he do this? Well, Glady McBean, which is a big tile company in those days, sold broken tile. For $5 a barrel. You get this huge barrel of tile for $5. So they had a bunch of barrels of tile out there. They would take it, dump it out on the table, sort it out by color, and then lay it up. Actually, I think they glued it face down, and then put it up in this pattern here. You also see the ceiling is painted quite nicely.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't done until after World War II. We had a Hungarian, we called them DPs in those days, displaced person. And this was done a la Michelangelo. There was a scaffolding here that he would lay on and paint that ceiling and swear in Hungarian at the same time.
But every surface is either covered in tile or this
Yes.
decorative woodwork. It's beautiful.
This is a door to my bedroom, which was never done. And if they look up here, you can see there's my dad writing he was on a diet and he was writing his weight down versus time with a white pencil. It goes up all the way up here. He's the one guy I ever knew that carried a white pencil in his pocket, but he had them.
And the last date on there is 8/1/57. So, and this sunken tub is pretty, so this was the only tub, right, for the whole house? You guys all used this tub. The sunken tub is really impressive. Well, this room, I mean, is one of the most impressive rooms in the house, although it's been quite a tour. Pete, thank you so much for this tour. It was wonderful to meet you and to see your boyhood home. This place is extraordinary, and I really appreciate seeing it with you.
I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see the vision through your eyes, as you remember it.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Historic Destinations. The Weber House is open to the public by appointment, and I urge all of you to go out into your neighborhoods and find your own historic destinations.